Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week again, 8:30 p.m. on a Thursday night. It is the Third and Long podcast. You could be watching the Bold is Best masterclass on the other channel, but you're with us, and we greatly appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. Only last week did I realize that people actually enjoy this show to the point of we had enough people between likes and views and listens and everything that this week, singing live, Mr. Perrins will be Mr. Perrins. He's going to get a star turn out to Mr. P. Anyway, back to the beginning. My name is Shane Harris. Above me is Oliver Butler Henderson. In our top corner is our adorable little cherub himself, Baby Hope. And again, Mr. P is here. Gentlemen, what's going on? How's things? You all right?
Top of the morning to you, mate. Top of the morning. Almost swore, but it's not
Nice.
time yet.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes after. Come on, you got a while yet. How are you, Baby Hope?
I'm not too bad. How are you, Mr. Harris?
All right, guy, crawling towards the weekend. You know how it is. Got a big weekend this weekend, Mr. P, haven't we?
Oh my god! So I'm just going to inject a little bit of enthusiasm into this because we've got so much to talk about on tonight's show that I actually can't contain myself. It's WrestleMania week, which I was saying to is it WrestleMania week? And
chills.
And I love and I was trying to explain this earlier. Like, as great as Super Bowl week is, WrestleMania week is just infinitely better to me because, like, the Super Bowl, a winner and a loser, and blah 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 blah. I still haven't got over it. Well, whatever. But like WrestleMania, you've got like so many things that go on, so many events now on multiple nights. Oh my god! And there was a little bit of wrestling injected, as per always, into tonight's show as well.
Are we surprised?
When don't you inject anyone? Come on.
We're especially pumped for this weekend. The fact that it's in the link as well, the Eagle Stadium.
But I do think that less than 2 minutes is a new record for how quickly they brought wrestling into the show.
The first time or the last time?
We got a message from Keiko.
I know. Ollie just told me.
It wasn't me. It was him and him.
So much.
Ollie just told me. Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm also an Ollie. Remember that.
That's why we have Baby and Hendo.
Bold is bad, apparently. So anyway, where do you want to start, gentlemen? Where do you want to start? We got a lot to get through.
Chelsea have a penalty, yeah. Sorry.
I know. Remember,
Sorry.
I know where you live. I can't wait. You can't wake up in the middle of the night with me standing at the end of your bed with my fist pulled up.
Anyway,
right,
sounds like a promise.
Should we start with daylight robbery in Buffalo?
Please.
Yeah,
Yes.
hang on. Just hold the line very quickly, right? Just gonna make a phone call. Hello, police. Yeah, can I report robbery, please? Seriously. I mean, how have Texans gone away with this? It's fit, right? They've swapped a 2025 second round, so it's not even this season's, it's next year's pick. For Diggs, a 5th and a 6th.
No, it's a 2nd and a 5th for 6th and Diggs.
Either way, it's still daylight robbery, and the Bills have now taken a 31 million cap hit.
And don't have a wide receiver. I mean, their best receiver now is Khalil Shakir.
Doesn't it make you think, though, that they wanted him out of Buffalo?
Yeah, I think they did. Did you guys see what happened the day before he got traded on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
So some guy tweeted does Josh Allen need great receivers to be great? No. And then Diggs replied, "You sure?" And then the next day, Diggs gets traded.
I'm a big fan of Stephon Diggs. I really am. I think he's really, really good. And the fact he's gone to Texans is ridiculous.
Do you guys know who the first person to report this was?
Don't say it was you.
Pat?
No, it wasn't me.
Us. I wish.
It was Antonio Brown.
Oh,
Hey.
never.
How did he get away with that? How did he get that one?
See what I'm saying? Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh man, it's crazy. I mean, this seriously puts. I mean, CJ Stroud is in a rookie deal for another 3 years. They can go and sign players like Diggs and all these other brilliant players out there, and still be in a Super Bowl window for God knows how many for the next 3 years, 4 years,
So I'm
effectively.
just going to read out Diggs's post to Buffalo, which he's literally just posted.
Diggs is
He
dig.
says, I can't begin to express the amount of love and respect I have for the city of Buffalo. For all of the best years of my life, the city welcomed me with open arms, and I'm forever grateful for you and all of the Buffalo Bills organization. Something special was built over these years with some very special men that will always have a place in my heart. Bills Mafia, so many great memories created through the years. Those games were crazy because of you. Sadly, good things must come to an end until we meet again. 14.
So he's thankful, grateful, all that crap. Wasn't much of a dig at the organisation, to be fair. Him and Josh Allen's friendship, because they had struck a really good friendship, had become strained throughout the last year, hadn't it? Really?
Yeah.
He got less targets, he got less involved. Where Josh Allen got more and more involved in taking control of the offense. I don't blame him for going. I just think I don't get what Buffalo are doing. You said last year Sean McDermott's on the hot seat. I seriously think the GM's on the hot seat now. They've got to do shit.
It's bonkers, boys. It's bonkers. There's not a lot left on the free agency board as it is. So what do you like? I don't understand. Ollie, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on.
Could there possibly be a trade up for one of the top wide receivers? Or are they looking for like Brian Anderson Jr. level?
Are they trying to find their own Puka Nacua?
Maybe.
I mean, I can't see it personally. But yeah, I mean, there is so many good this is a very, very deep wide receiver class. You're still going to get absolute stars well into the middle of day two, well into late day two on the Saturday. So I'm not going to be surprised if they're going to go for a couple of wide receivers. They need to. I mean, their wide receiver class is Curtis Samuel.
Don't forget Khalil Shakir.
Yeah. Name another one.
Matt Collins.
Yeah, but none of them are Stefan Diggs or even Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is still a bloody good wide receiver.
Yeah, did he end up in Jacksonville? Is it Jacksonville the end up?
I think it is, yeah.
Yes.
Can't work out if Mr Perrins is frozen.
No, sorry, I was just reading up just some stuff on Rashee Rice, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a bit. Is this Texans Super Bowl chance? Is this CJ Stroud now MVP? I said I put some money on him to win MVP.
I can just see it now. Shanahan losing to D'Amico Ryans in the Super Bowl.
Bold of you to think that Shanahan's going to get there in the first place?
Yeah, there's that as well.
Well, I mean, he's got a pretty good record
of losing in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at least we're gonna make the playoffs next year, Ollie. Probably.
We make playoffs yes.
Tell them about the Texans' new offense, and if you have time, the defense, which looks now unreal.
Stacked is just simply the easiest way to put it. I haven't got the roster in front of me, unfortunately.
I do.
Go on then.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And then their wide receivers, they have Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins. A running back, they have I've forgotten his name.
Joe Mixon from the Bengals.
I was thinking Damian Pierce actually. And the tight end is John Schultz. I mean, that is stacked.
Well, you've got to credit where credit's due. Like 2 years ago, they were tanking to get CJ Stroud. Now they rebuild. It looks like it's done in just under 2 years. You got to shake the GM's hand and give him all the props in the world.
2 years ago, they were the laughing stock of the NFL.
Yeah.
Easily.
Now he's laughing.
It's amazing what bringing in the right GM, the right head coach, bringing in the right culture to the organization, bringing in the right players. you know, everyone says, "Oh, they only got CJ Sharp because he didn't go to the Panthers." I fully think they went in for the Panthers, and don't forget, they then traded back up to go get Will Anderson.
Yeah.
You know, so they got
Drafted
two
well.
absolute stars, and both of them were in line for defensive and offensive player of the rookies of the year. They are incredibly good. They've got incredible talent. They're putting wise veterans back in. I think Dalton Schultz is a great re-sign for them. So yeah, I think it's all in Texas, and I think the AFC could be going through Texas. It's definitely not going through Buffalo.
Let's face it, the NFC's not going to be going through Texas, is it?
I said the AFC.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm saying
no.
I know, but I said the NFC won't be.
You're lucky, aren't you? So about half an hour ago, we had a bit more news that Jordan Mailata signed a 3-year extension with the Eagles, worth $66 million, with 48 guaranteed. The left tackle for the Eagles, who was 2018, had never played the game before, went through the IPP pathway, was an ex Australian or New Zealand, I can't remember, league.
He was Aussie rules, wasn't he?
No, he was proper rugby, not that
Okay.
mismatch of God knows how many different sports put into one. It shows that, again, rugby players are very talented players going into this sport. Okay, Jordan Mailata is an absolute freak of nature. You know, he's 330 pounds and he's got less than 50% body fat.
Wow.
The guy is a huge freak, and yeah, you are going to get absolute rugby stars who can cross over, and it's going to be all good going forward. I really, it's ideal. I mean, what do you think about it, gentlemen?
This guy is one of the best left tackles in the league, so they've done well to lock him down.
Yeah.
I mean, he's no Trent Williams, but he's a very good player.
Oh my God!
Isn't it? Unbelievable, isn't it? What do we need to start that charity job? We could probably go to the Super Bowl next year if we put a pound in every time one of them mentions the Niners.
I'm not going to apologise for actually having good players on the team I support. So
yeah, but I'm not apologising for the same with ourselves either. But I can take my Ravens bias hat off now and again.
Yeah, but we didn't lose all of ours in free agency.
Again? Who said anything about Diggs? No one said anything about Diggs. The Diggs bit is gone now at the beginning of the show. We're rolling on from Diggs now.
I can take as many Diggs as I want.
You give him some Diggs. Diggs went to Texans and the other one's still in Dallas. I mean, at least the Diggs brothers are close together.
Yeah, they're going to be playing each other next season.
Yeah. Are they going to do what they did in the Pro Bowl? One play offense and I'll tell you what, can I go defense for a bit? I want to go against my brother. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Love that. Absolutely love that.
I really want to see like Diggs pass interference on Diggs or something.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There's going to be literally
like when Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I backed him for fumble recovery, and even I think he ran him for intercepted him as well, didn't he? He had the perfect game against
Josh Allen squared.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
I want to see a Diggs on Diggs pass interference call.
We haven't put it in to the banners, but obviously we heard last week about Rashee Rice. I think it was Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't condone any kind of racing whatsoever unless it's literally on a circuit. He was caught doing a 160-mile-an-hour race in his Corvette against a Lamborghini. And then vanished for 48 hours, something like that. Monday, Tuesday, wasn't it? He came back. Statements have come out from his agent and from his house now saying he takes full responsibility. It's his muck up. It was him. It was he driving, and he's taking full responsibility. His agent's come out. He's fully cooperating with the police, which you've got to do. You're not going to be the other one who goes on the run and vanishes for 3 weeks, which we're not going to mention. But yeah, I mean, can he come back from this?
Yes.
Luckily, he's not Hunter Ruggs and he hasn't luckily killed
Henry
anyone.
Ruggs doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That
he's-
he
he's
could have
not-
been this. He could have been this season's
Yeah.
Henry Ruggs.
But remember, Henry Ruggs was DUI. This guy, Rashi Rice was at least sober.
Yeah, but still, if you're driving at that kind of velocity, you
doesn't
only
make
takes one
any-
mistake, and that changes lives.
Yeah.
Again, boys, it says a lot about maturity. He's a rookie. This is his second season. He's been sort of in that spotlight as, I know, in my opinion, the Chiefs' best receiver. A Super Bowl franchise winning the best receiver in your rookie year. He probably thinks he's untouchable. He probably thinks he's the best to ever do it. But that's where you think you're bulletproof. And then sometimes you make stupid choices, stupid mistakes, and it brings you down to earth. And sincerely, honestly, this is not going to be a popular decision, and I honestly couldn't care less. I think they should get rid of him. There's no room in the league for that. I don't care.
So I get where you're coming from. I do, and I do agree with you that the league will throw the book at him, no matter what. He will be suspended, undoubtedly. I mean, for crying out loud, Calvin Ridley got suspended for making a bet for a year, so I think he will get suspended. That's undoubted.
I don't think he will.
Don't you?
No, I think he's going to get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but you've got to go, right, let's make an example. I mean, he was doubled the speed limit. Doubled. You know, the highway speed in America is about 85 mile an hour, and he was doing 160.
I honestly don't think the league are going to do anything.
Yeah, but then they're going, it's fine. Carry on. Go and
Yeah.
cause 160 mile crashes. As long as you don't kill anyone, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
What's good
You
for
can't
one is
do
good for
that.
the
You've
other.
got to
Exactly.
make an example. And I'm not saying, right, kick him out of the league, because I don't agree on that situation. I think that's a bit harsh. He's owned up, he's made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. He's 22, 23. He's a young guy.
It's a culture, but it's a culture. I'm not going to get any further into it. But I think
Hang
it's
on.
cultural.
Do you
Here he
really want to
goes.
go about cultures when this gentleman in the bottom right is here?
Mr. P, what you got?
Look, I've said before, like, what my stance on like Roger Goodell and the league, and they will only get rid of him indefinitely, or try to get rid if they stop making money, and like how it costs, the amount of money that it would cost to deal with him outweighs how much it actually costs to keep him. But like, he is a star player, absolutely. He's on a franchise, he's a Super Bowl winning champion. But like, if we like excuse this behavior, don't we just like engulf everything that's currently wrong with like society in general? Because if I did the exact same thing as a teacher, like my job as a teacher, like in the community that I'm in, if I did the exact same thing, I wouldn't just like have the book thrown at me. I'd also lose my job and be struck off forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's literally it. Like I can't go in a classroom and just like swear, expletives. I can't do certain things, because if I do, I'm struck off, and that's my career done forever. So regardless of what he's done, he should be punished, because if any one of us in this situation had the same thing, if any one of us did the exact same thing, we would have the book thrown at us and we'd lose our jobs.
100%.
It depends on the job. If you're a delivery driver, if you work in the motor trade where you drive cars, sell cars, whatever it is, then yes, you are going to be sucked up. But if you're a factory worker where you don't need driving a car, then you're not going to get struck off. You will get done. Okay, yes, it's going to be in your record. You're going to have DBS checks and all that. So not all jobs are going to have done that. If it's, it depends on what the crime is. And I don't think, him getting sacked from his franchise is the best way about it. It's the best way of punishment. The best way of punishment is a corrective way of teaching them the right thing about it. And saying, look, not right, don't do it right, So yeah, that's my 2 pennies worth. I mean, I'm not gonna say, because I've been done for a couple of times speeding myself. and I've done the course twice. And it happens, people speed, but yeah, when it's 106 mile an hour, it is the racing. The league will take a stand on it, because they don't like being made idiots of.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. Right. A few weeks ago, we teased a chair, and Mr. Perrins came up with an idea, and we teased a chair.
Oh, it's time.
It's time.
It is time. Mr. Perrins has been working on this now for about 3 or 4 weeks. We were going to try and do it, and then the NFL went bonkers with free agency. Absolute bonkers, which was like insane. I've never done anything like it. So, Mr. Perrins, would you like to explain it for us, my friend?
Yes. So this is hopefully going to be the start of the third and long Mastermind. Now, if you don't know what Mastermind is to our many, many, many viewers, it's a BBC Two quiz show where 4 contestants typically, they all have their specialist subject areas, and there'd be a wide range of things. And they answer questions on their specialist area, and then in round 2, they answer just general questions. Okay, and it could be anything in that general knowledge kind of questions. I asked you guys separately and not in the WhatsApp group your 3 specialist areas that you would like to answer questions of about like American football, the NFL in general. And so that's what our first round is going to be. Each of you, we're not going to do it against the time. Each of you will have 9 questions in your specialist subject that you gave me. Okay, shut up, Shane. Shut up. You didn't do the questions. I did. Okay. Each of you will have 9 questions in your Mastermind round. And then the second time around, as we go through this, you will all have just general knowledge questions about the NFL. Because I have done this
I'm absolutely bricking this.
Yeah, I know.
Baby, can we cue the music?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, long intro.
Yep.
Get there.
It's not radio edit, is it?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Right, hang on.
Okay. All right then. So first off, we have Baby Ollie. So, Baby Ollie, could you just introduce yourself for us, please?
Hi, my name is Oliver Hope. I'm 25 years old, and my specialist subject is the San Francisco 49ers post-2016.
Post-2016. All right then. So, how are you finding this experience? Are you nervous? What have you been doing today to prepare?
Today, I went to the barbers and got my hair cut.
Interesting. Was it because you were known that you're going to be like live on broadcast interwebs?
Yes, that was right.
Okay then. All right then. So, I'll ask your questions now. If you want any of them repeating, I will repeat them, but I will prompt you if it looks like you're longing out thinking about the questions. All right?
Like Googling.
Question 1. Who was the first African-American quarterback to start a Super Bowl and play for the San Francisco 49ers?
Is this post-2016?
No, but he was on the roster.
So he's on the roster post-2016. Kaepernick?
Yes, Colin Kaepernick was the quarterback when the 49ers played in the Super Bowl. Question number 2. Who was the first 49ers player to win the NFL Defensive Player of the Year award?
Bosa?
Yes.
I
Well
suppose
done.
you know that straight away.
Who is the only 49ers player to win the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award? I am going to...
Ayuk?
No. Brock Purdy.
Sorry, Philip, we missed the answer. What was the answer there?
Brock Purdy.
Thank you.
Question number 4. Which 49ers player holds the record for the most sacks in a single season?
Bosa.
No.
Is it not Bosa? Bosa said it last year.
It's Alden Smith.
Oh.
Again, not post-2016.
It's not all right.
The
Next
boy-
one.
Let's be real. The boy's busy. You know, he didn't have much time to get all these questions together. He's a busy man.
All right.
Get over
Question
it.
5. In how many Super Bowls have the 49ers appeared? One of those is in post 16.
Yeah, what happened there?
9. No, 8.
7.
8.
7. I'm sorry, I have to make this first.
Nice. Seven, eight.
How can it be 7 when we've won 5 and lost 3?
We've won 5 and lost 2. We lost to the Ravens.
2012, 2019, 2023.
That's weird. Yep. I'll give you that one. Sorry, the answer that was on the quiz page that I was using was not the correct one. All right. Question 6. It's a great start. Question 6. Which former 49ers linebacker is known for his iconic pick at the stick interception? Which former 49ers linebacker is known for his iconic pick at the stick interception?
Bowman?
Navarro Bowman, absolutely. You're on 4.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
All right, then. Here's one for your 16. Who was the first player drafted by John Lynch?
Ooh.
Solomon Thomas?
It was Solomon Thomas.
Nice.
Brilliant.
No, just a pretty face. See, no, just a pretty face.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. The 49ers hold the record for the most playoff victories in NFL history. How many do they currently have?
Let's remember the quizmaster got the last question wrong.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, 4. I have no idea, so I'm just going to say 46.
Oh my God, it's 39. All right, and last question. Chip Kelly was the head coach for one season for the 49ers. What was his record in the Bay?
2-14.
2-14. Congratulations. So after that round, you have 6 questions. So 6 out of 9. That's actually a very, very good start. Well done. Well done, baby. Round of applause.
Well done, baby.
All right, then. Next up, we have Mr. Butler Henderson.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Butler Henderson, would you like
Yeah, Shane, love you too, mate.
I got this. Go on.
Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
My name's Ollie. I am from here, and I'm a co-host of this wonderful podcast, The Third and Long. Just check us out. We're brilliant. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, across all social medias. Give us a follow.
I did notice how you didn't say how old you were.
Yeah. He probably can't count that high.
Right,
Okay.
hang on. I might be older, but I'm younger looking.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Did you say what your special subject was? Sorry, I missed that.
My special subject is the NFL UK games.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, 8 of those are about the UK games.
one is about something completely obscure.
Okay, then. Okay. Question number 1. The first NFL international game was between the Dolphins and the Giants. Who won?
New York.
It was the Giants.
Yeah.
He was thinking then, wait, where are they from again?
Okay, then. On January 20th, 2012, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell confirmed that from 2012 to 2014, this NFL team would play at Wembley Stadium. Who was that team?
Jacksonville.
No, it was the Rams. And the reason for this is that the Rams massively shot themselves in the foot because they signed a contract and then backed out of it after they played the Patriots. And that's when another team will pick up the mantle a little bit later on. So, question number 3. In 2009, the Patriots defeated which NFC South team at Wembley?
Oh, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well done. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Question number 4. Which game attracted the biggest crowd in the international series? Now, if you can't remember the year, but you can name one of the teams, that will be fine.
Oh, shit.
So, which game attracted the biggest crowd ever at the international series?
Broncos Jags
Yes, it.
in
Wow.
in 22.
Yes. I can't give you a point.
Wow. Fair
Absolutely.
play.
Wow. Question number 5. Which NFL team has played the most international games?
Jacksonville.
Absolutely. Question 6. How many?
I want to say 11.
It is 11. Wow.
Whoa.
He is smoking.
He's
Right.
been revising.
Question number 7. Can you name one of the 4 teams who have a 3-0 win streak at Wembley? Can you name one of the 4 NFL teams who have basically an undefeated record at Wembley?
New England.
No, they're 3-1.
2-0. Oh, I thought they were 2-0.
Are they? Who have they lost to?
Do I have to get? I can't. I'm not getting up now, but like they're 3-1.
Guess in the comments. Tell us in the comments.
Who's unbeaten then?
Either way, either way. Oh, I was going to let you have another go at it, but no. So it is the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 3-0. The Giants are 3-0. The 49ers are 3-0, and the Vikings are 3-0.
Hold on. The Niners have only been over twice.
They're 3-0.
2-0 then.
So Tampa Bay. So United Patriots beat Tampa Bay. They beat the LA Rams.
K-Code reckons that he's got Phil talking to Google on Ollie's phone.
I can promise you.
I want to see hands. I want to see hands.
Hold on. I'm on the
yeah.
actual Wikipedia page here because apparently this is what we're going to do. Okay. The bloody Patriots have played 4 games at Wembley. All right, or played 4 games international series, and they are 3-1.
I don't remember them losing over here. I remember them losing in Germany. Unfortunately,
Yeah. That counts as the international
Everybody
series.
want to forget about that game.
You know,
That does count as the international series, though, doesn't it?
UK games. I said.
Oh well, you're gonna love question 4 then. Sorry, question 8. In 2016. It saw the first international game in Mexico. Can you name one of the teams that played?
I know Patriots played over there, so I'm going to take a stab and go New England.
No, it was the Texans and the Raiders that played the first Mexico game.
Okay.
All right, last question. You've been on an absolute winner streak until quite recently, mate. But let's see if you can pull this one out the bag. Question 9. What was the first international game to go into overtime?
Cincinnati against Washington.
It is 6.
Nice.
Wow. Brilliant. Fantastic. So after the first 2 Mastermind rounds, we currently have Baby Hope in 6 out of 9, Butler Henderson out of 6 out of 9, and we're about to go into our final competitor in this, Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, would you like to introduce yourself, please, to our many listeners?
With great pleasure, Mr. P. Shane Harris won a quarter of the Third and Long podcast. 38 years old, does not act it or look it. And my special subject, my special subject is WWE superstars who signed with NFL teams. Come on, Kurt. Let's see if you can do better than me.
Okay, then. Question number 1. Bill Goldberg was drafted by which NFL team in 1990?
I would go with the Atlanta Falcons.
No. He ended up playing for the Atlanta Falcons, but they did not draft him. It was the LA Rams.
I knew it was one of the 2.
That's unfortunate. Question number 2. Brian Pillman played in which position before finding his way into pro wrestling?
Linebacker?
No, he was nose tackle.
Come on.
That's a shame. All right, then. Question 3. Question 3. Lawrence Wendell Purfall played one season with the Green Bay Packers in 1982. Who is he better known as?
I'll answer the question with a question. What is a tow truck? Next to you.
Yeah, the total package, baby.
I know you love
Right,
total package. Lol.
Question 4. Jim Duggan played football at SMU before signing for which NFC South team?
Falcons again, I think.
Yes, it is the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm.
All right, then. Ron Simmons was the first African-American to win a world title beating Vader. But which AFC team did he play for before becoming a pro wrestler?
Oh, I know his jersey was retired at Florida State because of the. They used to tell us all the time in the intro in the packages, if you remember. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know who Ron Simmons is, his alter ego is Farouk of the Acolytes. Oh my word! I'm trying to think who it is. I'm gonna go with Packers.
No, the
Not
Packers
even
are in the
AFC
NFC
team.
and not the. He played for the
sorry,
Cleveland Browns.
Ah,
Question number 6. Before he became the tribal chief, which NFL team did Roman Reigns play for?
Roman Reigns played in the NFL.
Yes, he did.
yeah,
Yeah.
do you know that?
I know this one. I know
didn't
this one.
that.
I
You
know
won't
this
get a
one.
point- You won't get a point, but I'll. What? These are all
Yeah,
questions.
I was gonna say you could offer it to Ollie if you want, because I'd be impressed by his knowledge if he gets it.
He'll get it. I know he knows it as well because I think we've talked about it.
You can see that. You could tell by the look on his face. Vikings.
It was the Vikings
Yeah.
Yes.
because he was in a Madden game a long time ago.
He was. That's right.
He was. He
Yeah.
was. He didn't make a game, did he? He was cut.
Yeah, but he was
Before
like
the
he was in
season
so he was in the practice squad, then he was on injured reserve, but like he was on their roster for a whole season. Question 7. Horseman legend Steve McMichael won his only Super Bowl playing for what team?
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Brilliant. Question 8. Anthony Norris played for the Dallas Cowboys before making his debut in the WWF as
Anthony Norris. Ahmed Johnson.
Ahmed Johnson.
Nice.
And question number 9. The Rock spent 2 years in the CFL, Canadian Football League, playing for which team?
And I watched Young Rock as well. Saskatchewan Roughriders.
No. Think the
Didn't think it was.
hometown of your favorite ever wrestler.
Calgary Stampeders.
There we go, Calgary. I can't give you that, but
No,
you
that's
had
right. That's all right.
a very, very respectable 5 out of 10. Wow. Wow.
Five
I
out
got
of 9.
9.
Sorry,
I
5
got
out of 9.
9.
Sorry. So, how do we feel about that then, ladies and
I
gents?
wonder why.
I enjoyed that, yeah.
Now, we have the
I
general
won't
knowledge
lie.
round now.
Bullshitting it.
We've got the general knowledge round now. So the scores currently go, and I'm going to leave this to like democratic vote on who actually wants to start the general knowledge round.
Wait, we're
Baby
doing more?
has 6. Yeah, there's a general knowledge round.
I'm happy to start again.
No. You continue. It's continuing. Oh, you want to start from
I'll
the
stop.
beginning again?
I'll go from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can go backwards
Baby
if you
will
want. I'll
start
start.
first. All right. So, Baby, I'm going to give you 10
Okay.
questions. 10 questions that are based off of the just general knowledge NFL questions. Okay.
Okay.
Suck on this one.
All right then. So, question 1 on this.
I heard that, Shane.
I'm gonna suck
Oh,
on this.
and forgive me because this is on the actual NFL website as well. Okay.
Okay, cool.
What does the NFL stand for?
Oh,
National
come
Football
on.
League.
The National Football League. Congratulations. That's well done
National
on
Flag League.
You also accepted No Fun League as well?
that. Question 2. Who is the current commissioner of the NFL?
Roger Goodell.
Well done. That's 2. Question 3. Where is the NFL Hall of Fame located?
Canton, Ohio.
Well done. And you put the state in as well. I was only going to accept it if you said the state. How many total games are played in the NFL regular season?
256.
No, sorry. It's
Is it more now?
272,
Yeah.
including the 17. So, yes, it would have been, but well done. I mean, on that. We're going to go on to question 5 now. How many players can NFL teams roster Sorry, how many players can NFL teams roster at one time?
53.
53.
That's
Go
changed
on,
recently,
my
isn't it? Because of the
questions are
pathway.
6. Who has thrown the most passing yards of all time?
Tom Brady.
Yep.
I really hope my questions are this easy.
Honestly, this Tom Brady question.
I'm still
Right.
terrified.
Question 7. Who has thrown for the most rushing yards of all time?
Thrown for the most rushing yards.
Wait, what?
That's literally what it's got here. Who has thrown for the most rushing yards? Essentially, who's got the
Sanders?
most rushing yards? I think that's
Barry
basically.
Sanders?
Yeah.
Frank Gore.
You've already given 2 answers. Sorry. No, it's Emmitt Smith.
Oh, you've got to know it's Emmitt Smith.
Question 8. Who has the most receiving yards of all time? I'm going to have to push you for time here.
Randy Moss?
No, it's Jerry Rice.
I
Yeah,
was
I should
thinking it
know
was
that.
Jerry Rice as well. I was thinking,
Who's
oh,
right?
to be a Niners player now.
And last
Honestly.
question. Hold on. Sorry, no, it's not. Question 9. Who has kicked the longest field goal? Who has kicked the longest field goal successfully of all time? Some of these are worded badly.
Tucker.
Justin Tucker. Well done.
Yeah.
6 for that one. And last one for you, baby. Which player has won the most NFL MVP awards?
Rodgers?
No, Peyton Manning.
Oh.
So after that round, you had 6. So your overall score is 12 out of 19. Well done, baby. Well done.
Good job, baby.
All right, Butler.
Yo.
How did you find your questions? Have you had a pleasant experience on the show so far?
I am thoroughly enjoying the show, but I'm still convinced New England have 3-0 in England. But
Like I said, comment section.
I've actually checked. I've actually checked, and the Niners are 2-0.
Anyway, I think it's including the international games. Either way, they're undefeated at the international games. So that's hopefully then, after that passive aggression directed towards me, some of these
there was no
questions go in your
passive
favour.
aggression.
So
None
question
whatsoever.
1: Who has the most sacks in the NFL of all time?
I want to say Khalil Mack.
No, it's Bruce Smith with 200 career sacks. That's unfortunate, baby. That's unfortunate. All right. Question 12. Who has the most interceptions in the NFL of all time?
Question 12?
Sorry, sorry. Question 2. No, because I've literally just done them as questions 1 to 34. Sorry. Question 2. Question 2. Just answer bloody question 2. Who has the most interceptions in the NFL?
Who's has the most interceptions in the
I have
NFL?
to admit, I got pushed for time a lot quicker than the other two.
Push for
Yeah, I think you should get pushed for time too.
We need to push for time.
I want to say... I can't think off the top of my head. I can't think of anyone.
That's
Quickly.
I'm going to Stephen
It's
Gilmore
Paul-
just for the
it's Paul
shits and giggles.
Krause. Paul Krause.
Wow.
Question
Oh,
3.
that's floating back.
I know. Question 3. Who has the most return touchdowns? So who has the most kick return, punt return touchdowns in the NFL of all time?
Oh, what the freaking hell's his name? Oh, he's gone past me. No, shit. I can picture him. He's been on Good Morning Football.
Does he wear a
I
helmet?
can't think of his name.
So's half the league at this point.
I can't think of his name.
Exactly,
So I'm gonna pass
exactly.
it on. I know. I'm gonna kick myself, but I can't think of his name.
Well, you're not going to kick return it. It's Devin Hester.
I knew that. I knew that.
Hall of Famer Devin Hester.
I know.
Hall of Famer
That, I
Devin
knew that as well. I just could
Hester.
not think of his name.
Okay, then.
I'm just
Question
gonna
4.
leave
Question 4. What year was the NFL founded?
19. I want to say 1919. if you're gonna do it that way, if you're gonna do it originally, because it's got 100 years of NFL history, because we not long after 100, or are you gonna do it when Super Bowl era?
The NFL founded
1919.
Oh, you're 1 year out. It's 1920.
Oh,
I
year
am
out.
really, really sorry about that. Okay, then. Question 5. Which two, you can name one of the two, oh, shut your mouth, man.
Away, die away.
All right, question 5. Which two NFL teams have existed since the founding year in 1920? You can just name one of the two teams. Or, hell, if you can name both teams, I'll give you 2 points.
Chicago and Green Bay.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Chicago is only one of them. The other one is the Arizona Cardinals.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Question 6. How many teams did the NFL have when it first started?
2 by the sounds of it.
You're funny. 8 of those just don't exist anymore.
Which one of them was 9?
I want to say 24.
No, it was 10.
He literally just gave you the answer because I said 2 and he said 8 more don't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listening.
Question 7. Question 7. When was the first NFL draft held?
When or where?
When?
I couldn't tell with your Geordie accent.
Away.
Neither can Google.
You're funny.
I've
Funny
got
guy.
Google. Look, it's your mugs.
Oh, it's Alexa, is it?
She's bloody quiet if it is. NFL draft. 80 something.
Nope, I will give you a clue to help you out because you really need it. It's pre-World War II.
No way.
Yes, way.
Oh my god. 38.
Oh, you were 2 years out. 36. Oof. All right then. Question 8.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
How have he got easier questions than I have?
I'm literally going
baby.
I'm literally going off all the questions that are on, like, from 1 to 3. I'll send you the link later, and literally they're all in order. I'm just reading them all in order. So question 8. When was the first NFL championship game broadcasted on live TV?
God.
Seriously.
This is
when was
post-war. This is post-war. This is before man went into space as well.
I'm trying to work out when TV was around.
TV's been around since the 1930s.
You probably remember that. You probably remember that.
In people's home. 56.
Oh, take 5 away from that number.
61.
54.
So you said
Take
56,
5
and I said
away.
take 5 away, and you go 54.
Where'd you go to school?
He said 61 actually.
Did you? I thought you said 56, and I said take 5 away.
No, he said 59.
Oh, well, take 8 away, baby. I'm at Hendo.
51, is it? Okay.
Yay! You 1951. Well done. Okay, then. Question 9. When did the NFL overtake the MLB as America's favorite sport? There was an official census that was done in this year where it was actually overtook it for the first time and has maintained it since.
Has the NFL never been behind the MLB?
Yes, before this date.
64.
Oh, it was dead on 1970.
I'm being stitched.
All right, last one. Question 10, right? You should get this one. Like, you really should get this one. Which NFL team had the most wins in the 1970s? Like, you should really get this because they still pipe on about it.
Dude,
Oh,
I
I
wasn't
know what you
even
mean.
conceived. I'm born. It's gonna be
I think I know this.
I want to say
I think I know
Dallas.
too.
It is Dallas! Yay!
Yay! No, what I
Hang
had
on.
the Dolphins.
Right,
I had.
I have questions pre my birth, and Baby Hope has question: what does the NFL stand for?
It's
How
the
is
introduction.
that?
It's-
How is that? Seriously.
do you know what?
Right.
Baby
I
had
wanna-
questions. You can ask someone next week, if you know what I mean, as an introduction to the sport, and they would understand.
All right, fine. Here we go.
Come on, boy.
Here come your questions then, Shano.
Come on.
Question 1. Question 1. What is the only team to have an undefeated season in the Super Bowl era?
Miami Dolphins.
In what year?
1972.
Oh my God, yeah, you got it. And question 2. What is the only team? Sorry, that's really poorly worded because they're not.
I didn't even swear you're a teacher.
Who was the first team to go 0-16 in a single season?
Oh, the Browns.
No, there was a second team.
Was it the
It was
Lions?
the Lions.
Lions.
absolutely.
I was Lions
Was
or
that-
Browns. I knew one
Was
too.
that 2008?
Yes, it was. Yeah, I can't give you any more points, mate. It's not your turn.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
was
really
just
impressed with
asking.
his knowledge for anything that's pre-2016.
Preschool
Um,
NFL.
Shano,
That's bad.
have NFL players always been required to wear a helmet?
No.
No. They weren't required to wear a helmet until 1943. Question. Hold on, crap. What are we on? One, two, three,
Four.
four.
Question
Question
four.
4. Who was the first African American quarterback to start in a Super Bowl?
Oh, I know this one. Oh, I've seen it. Oh, God. Oh. Did he play for the Raiders?
He didn't.
No, I don't know. No, go pass.
Doug Williams for the Washington Redskins in 1988.
That's right. I knew I saw it.
Mm.
She's the name of the wrestler, Phil.
Yep. Yes. All right. Question 5. Which NFL team has won the most games of all time?
Oh, it's one of those historic franchises, something like the Packers or the Bears. I can go Packers.
It is the Green Bay Packers. Well done,
Hey.
yay!
Not bad.
You've got currently 2 at the moment, mate. So, question 6.
More than that, eh? More than that.
He's got 3.
You've got 3. Hold on.
So I thought, dude,
got
you said you went
helmet.
long date.
Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, you got 3.
no.
Yeah.
Come on,
All
boy.
right. Question 6. Question
5.
6.
Yeah.
Is it question 5?
No,
I
it's
think it's
6.
Yeah, it's question
It
6.
is
Yeah.
6.
You've
All
got
right.
2 wrong.
How many
Okay.
NFL teams are located in Florida?
Ooh. Because I know we're pushed for time, I may have forgotten somebody. I'm going to go with 3.
Yes, it is 3.
Okay.
And question 7. How many NFL teams are located in California?
There's one there that doesn't matter. Yeah. 2. 3. Fuck. 3.
No, take your first answer. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I have to take your first answer. It's the Rams, the
I was thinking
Chargers.
Rams and Chargers. Rams and
Oh,
Chargers, I was
shame.
thinking. I didn't think of anybody
Goddamn
else.
shame. Goddamn shame. All right, then. Question 8. How many different states have an NFL team?
Ooh.
How many different states
I
have
like that.
an NFL team?
Oh my God. I'm gonna go with a guess because that'll take too long to work out. 18.
No, 23. Sorry, mate.
I'm on 12 at the moment in my head.
8.
18.
18.
Oh,
You
18.
said 18.
So, okay,
Yeah.
I'll let you off.
The question
23,
is 23. Question 9. Who is considered to be America's team?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yep. And then your final question is, which NFL team had the most wins in the 1980s and the 1990s?
Dallas Cowboys.
No, the San Francisco
Niners?
49ers.
Of course they did.
So, if all right, just before I'm willing to give Hendo 2 extra questions because I will acknowledge that some of the questions on this website was ridiculous. Do we all agree that we give him 2?
Yes.
Give him 2? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
cool,
'Cause
cool.
I mean, considering Ollie's first 2 questions, what does the NFL mean and who's the
Well
commissioner?
Question 11. Which NFL team had the most wins in the 2000s?
New England.
Wrong. The Indianapolis Colts.
Oh.
Really?
Yes. And
game
question
cool.
12. Which NFL team had the most wins in the 2010s?
No, then.
Trust your gut.
Oh, New England.
Yes.
Chiefs, I would have went, but yeah, okay.
No, Chiefs will be in the 2020s.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Ken Green era,
No,
that's true.
Mahomes
So
only came
that-
out in
So it's
2020.
it's no, be
concludes-
them for the 2020s for this one.
So what we have then, ladies and gents, is in first place with 12 out of 19, we have Baby. Well done, Baby.
What a
Joint-
surprise.
Joint second. Joint
Oh,
Oh, not bad. Wait, I'll
Joint
take that.
second with 10 out of 19 is Shane. And with 10 out of 21, we have Mr. Butler Henderson. But we'll call it a tie. Are we actually fairly happy with Baby winning the first Mastermind?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, because I was thinking. Well, I was thinking, right? Next week we'll have questions for Phil. Questions such as how, on average, how tall is every blade of grass at MetLife Stadium?
Can I tell you this actually? Do you know on
Too
average?
long.
All right, if you break down the 53 people across the salary cap before it got raised this year, do you know how much on average each individual player on an NFL roster earned?
Go on.
2 million
Say more than Brock Purdy.
on average. So if you literally break down all 53 across the old salary cap from last year, 2 million. That was just on the facts page on the NFL website.
Okay.
But yeah, please
Do
come
we
out
have
with
any-
ridiculous questions.
I
Actually,
will
want
think
to
of
do
a lot. I will think of something.
No, please do. Please do. If somebody else wants to do it next week, well, I have my own little mastermind where I tell you what I want to talk about. And
Not being funny with a head that size, you must have a hell of a mastermind.
I'm mega mind, mate, with a head this size. Look at
Who
that.
took
Love you,
over
boy.
Magnus Magnuson?
Love it, boy.
Oh, David Frost? No, not David Frost.
What's his face? Yeah, I know it was David Frost, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't David Frost. David Frost ended up doing something rubbish.
Countdown. He was doing countdown.
David Frost wasn't doing Countdown.
Sure he was. I'm going to
The boys,
embarrass
after
people
that,
really
go on.
quick. I'm going to embarrass
Go on,
people really quickly on this one. So I put in the group chat going, are you ready, Magnus Magnuson, to Phil? And Baby Hope goes, who's Magnus Magnuson?
Such
I could
You
embarrass
know
him
who
another
Taylor
way,
Swift
but,
is.
you
That's
know,
a problem with this world. So, yeah, by the way, I can see we are sort of, cruising towards the end of another fantastic show. Is there anything we have missed this evening or anything that we still need to cover?
Well, you clearly think there is, otherwise you wouldn't have asked this question.
Oh, I do. 100% I do. You know I do.
Look,
As I
we're
said
coming,
at the top
we're
of the
coming
show.
towards the end. Shall we save it for next week? We'll have a bit more production value.
Nope. They've had to sit through an hour of our bollocks for this. They'd all sat there on the edge of their seats.
There was nothing bollocks about it. That was really
They'd all sat on the edge of
good.
their seats and tenderhooks. Mr.
Oh.
Perrins, please take it away.
Hold on. All right, then. So, as
This
promised,
hasn't been vetted. This has not been vetted.
no, it hasn't been vetted.
Play us
so,
out. Play us out.
Fine. Bar none, I am the most humblest. Number one at the top of the humble list. My apple crumble is by far the most crumblest, but I act like it tastes bad out of humbleness. The one thing about me that is so impressive is how infrequently I mention all my successes. I poo-poo it when girls say I should model. My belly's so full from the pride that I swallow. I'm the most courteous, biteable, hospitable, reverential, normal airy, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hate compliments. I put them in the mortuary. I'm so ordinary that it's actually quite extraordinary. It's not a competition, but I'm winning. Definition of a rock star. I don't complain when my private jet is subpar. Your mom's old, but I ask if she's your sister. People say I'm charming, but I beg to differ. I feel more humble than Decomin and Pombo. After a stumble left covered in a big pot of gumbo. I guess I'm the way. Being gracious is my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius. Ha
Words. Word to your mother, like a young vanilla ice.
Oh,
What a guy. What a guy. Self-written, by the way. He's available for Bob.
all over
He's available for bar mitzvahs and birthdays as well.
I think that
Surely this
deserves
is an Emmy
this.
Award.
now if we get like 500 likes, I'll do the Mona
You're
Lisa
naked.
next week. Where I talk
You've
about
heard
500 likes to be daft.
500
Hey,
500
We
views.
can make
500
this.
views.
We can make this.
500 views, and I'll do the Mona Lisa next week, where it's a song where I sing about how I think the Mona Lisa painting is an overrated piece of
Whoa, okay.
So if you want to hear that next week, I will happily do the Mona Lisa.
Have you ever
If
actually
we get
seen the Mona
500
Lisa?
views. No, because the one day that I went to Paris to see it in the Louvre is the one day of the week it closes. So I went to Paris on a Tuesday.
You knew that on
and
purpose.
Tuesday
You knew that.
is the one day of the week that it's closed. Bully
Sorry,
for me.
Jem, no famous painting for you.
Awesome. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a brilliant show. I feel cheated in Mastermind.
Do me next week. Like, honestly, do it for me next week.
Oh, believe me, I got plans for you.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, this has been the Third and Long podcast. We will be live next week on your screens at 8:30. Until then, good night and stay safe.